Hey, what's going on, guys? Wagz here. Welcome to my brand new series called World of Fantasy, brought to you guys by the people who made Final Fantasy. Don't know a lot about this game, but it looks very interesting, so let's just get right into it without any further explanations.
World of Final Fantasy.
We're going to start a new game, and we're going to jump right into the prologue.
Awake at last.
That is kind of creepy.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Seems like we're just waking up out of nowhere on something. The brother. Looks like he's hungover. Night of partying last night. Too much. What's going on, Mr. Bionicle Handman? I'm a big fan of the Final Fantasy series. I mean, one of my favorite games I remember playing growing up was Final Fantasy Tactics. But I figured I'd do something like this as far as an RPG style game. Getting ready for Nino Kuni coming up, The Great White Witch 2, in a couple weeks. So I figured, why not? Just a little something different. But of course, you'll let me know if you want to see more in the description or comment section below. Whoa. That kind of reminds me of the sword from Halo, if I think about it now. That's a big building. The graphics look nice, though. I like the shading and everything. That's definitely beautiful. Ooh. The music in Final Fantasy games are also really good as well. They definitely look like they're on drugs, or drunk, or something along those lines.
Time to wake up.
I don't want to wake up. And they just fell off the belt. That's great. Awesome. The game's over before it even started. Time to wake up. What a nap.
What a nap.
What is that on his head? I wonder why he has a headache.
Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
That's like me every morning. Shame. Might be a lost. Press V to open up the map and get your belongings.
Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
Let's see.
Then again, it's not like business has picked up any.
That's me today, actually. I'm very
The
tired.
streets sure are quiet today.
One thing that's weird about it is the way it runs. Like, you use WASD to move, but it's like you want to move the camera behind your character, but you can't.
Hey, I'm here.
Ooh, Starbucks.
Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
The customer.
Right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please. Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of Joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars.
She wanted the beer instead.
Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on, get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
I really want to know what that thing is on top of his head.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure.
She did say she wanted a lot of sugar, though. So I don't know what he's getting all antsy about. Ooh, muffins.
There you are! Mon!
Keep it down, Rain. How about acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Ooh, pulling rank.
Okay, I get it already. Very sorry.
Rain and Lane.
So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic. You really are all ears.
What?
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Oh, hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... look, come with me right now.
Easy.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble, Lane. Nothing you can do about it. Can't win them all, Lane. You gotta catch up someday. Right, sweet opening map. Oh no.
There's nobody here.
Wow.
So, it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing. Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh.
Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Rain, manners.
You two really don't remember a thing. Would you please just answer my question? You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
Anna Crow.
Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why? Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been. Huh?
Uh-oh.
This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning. Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me. So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell.
Ooh, I love story time.
Which brings us to... Tama, right to here!
The hell?
Oh, put this thing on my head!
Yeah, I did try to mention it before. You take it from here. I'll go on ahead and link up a path. You the gun! Huh?
Here's the guy.
Hey, you can't just leave. Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone
so
have
cute.
any questions?
I do. What the hell are you?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how long can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why Inna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused.
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset
Let's
too.
start the over. I'll make us some the coffee.
Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
Chill the out. You live the
Chill
much
it out.
Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress.
Oh, would you like some sugar?
3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
But I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
Why does he always look drunk? I don't get it.
Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's the correct. Those
the
the marks
correct.
on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles.
Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them, powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world.
We could have ruled the world.
So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages?
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours. And you can make it do the anything and the everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait. What? Huh?
Uh-oh. I can't wait to see the fighting scene. Oh, yeah. And this is why I wanted to play it, because it was kind of like a Pokemon style Final Fantasy. Obviously Final Fantasy made, but it's called Final Fantasy World. But it looked good. The trailers made it look good.
Okay, go ahead and throw some attacks out there. To take action, you need to spend something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
Active time battle. Getting ready against time battle. Characters take turn based on agility. The faster a character, the sooner they get to attack, kind of like Pokemon. See that long thin bar? Face represents a different character. When a character's icon reaches the top of the bar, you can select the action performed. You can use arrow keys to switch between characters who are ready to act. Yeah. Assign button shortcuts abilities. The action that you can take in battle called abilities. Abilities are mapped to L-I-J-K. L-I-J-K. Alright. That's not bad. In the mapping order line, you go to customize the shortcuts via the game menu. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna attack this mofo. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna go again.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Oh yeah. Certain commands like magic and other abilities cost AP action points to use characters to cover AP when their turns come by around, or by successful exploding enemies' weakness. Okay. The most powerful the command, the more AP it requires. Most mirages have weaknesses you can exploit for bonus damage and AP. Discovering them will give you a huge advantage, so don't be afraid to try things out. Alright, she's next. Ooh. Let's try, obviously, attack. And what's classic? Ooh. Okay. What those do I have? Yeah. Oh. How do I miss? Oh man. Alright, come on guys, let's finish this. Oh yeah.
I knew that you had talent.
I knew that you had talent. Battle modes. There are 3 battle modes: active, semi-active, and wait. In active mode, time keeps flowing regardless of whether or not you input commands. Battles move quickly and without interruption. Ooh. Okay. In wait mode, time stops until you input a command for the character whose turn is up. That gives you a chance to carefully consider each action. You can change your battle mode settings via configure menu. If you find active mode too challenging, try sticking with wait mode until you have grown more accustomed to combat. Okay. During battles, press you to open more complete list of commands. To some of you, the classic style may look very familiar. It does. There are certain commands, for example, items that can be selected here from this full menu. Choose an active mode to continue the flow when the menu is open, so be careful. One last thing you do, you can pick up and choose your targets when using the full menu. This comes in handy when you want to control more of the fight. Oh, I don't want to kill her. Ooh. Alright, special, no special. From there. Alright, let's see what defend looks like. Oh, she used a tail, that's cute. She used to go again.
Alright. I think I've seen enough for one to tussle.
Yeah!
Oh, yay, we win! Yes. Alright. Give me that sweet, juicy XP. 7 gil, 107 gil overall. Alright.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, seriously.
Dude,
Sure
seriously.
it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out. Huh? So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected. What? Listen, let me show you something.
Uh-oh. Please show, please show. Ooh, a portal.
There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the Mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
Oh, I'm ready.
If we do manage to find all the lost Mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering Mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess it does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh, yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
I want to journey to Grimoire. Let's do it. Oh, without even hesitation, they just jump right into the portal. Of course I'm going to say progress. Achievement unlocked. Gateway to adventure. Of course I'm going to save it. Alright, let's check this out.
Chapter 1. Land of the Lilican.
Land of the Lilican. Ooh, this is pretty. I'm very excited for this game. I really am. Wellspring Woods.
So, this must be Grimoire.
Derp.
What?
No way.
You look like such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Tina Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
And Grimoire, the smaller people are Lilican, and the taller people are called giants. Makes sense. Change rain, U and L. You change wind, U and J. Okay. Although your feet should around and see the size, you'll start combat in your current farm, so it's another bad idea to have stacks up for both situations. Tapping in the tip jar. The tips you see in the panels are never out of reach. You view them again by selecting the tip jar from the game menu. In fact, many of them, even known in a crow, has slipped a few extra tidbits that don't appear during the course of the game. So remember to check the tip jar every now and then. Alright.
I guess we should head straight down this path?
It's the only direction we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost? You know, just this once?
What? I'm not gonna get lost.
Alright. Oh, that's a cute little bird.
Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
Oh, Mirage.
That is called a choco chick. What are you
Choco
waiting
chick.
for? Go on and imprison the it.
We're
Okay.
gonna imprison it. Let's go get it. Oh, yeah. Also kind of reminds me of the Kingdom of Hearts feel. She's not her head, really.
So what now?
First, you're going to need this.
It looks sort of like a prismarium. What is it?
That's called a prism. Use it to make the Choco Chick's prismarium. Every time you find a new the Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Enna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha. And then whenever you add
You
a
the
new
betcha.
Mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chick. Then they use your prism.
This prism will be a Mirage. With some good news, and I will provide you with the first incredible prism. Maybe you counter a new Mirage. Sweet. And Crow just work over the whole lot of them right now. Come on, what's the fun in that? Besides, she doesn't do bulk orders. Don't worry, you'll be able to befriend almost every Mirage you meet eventually, but be sure to take time to get to know the friends you had before looking at new ones. Makes sense. Well, Prismariums, once a prism holds a Mirage known as Primarium. Mirage Prismarium allows you to use Mirage in battle. If you look close to Prismarium, you can see a miniature world inside. They're like a snow globe, but they're nice, so don't try to shake them. Alright, makes sense. So to recap, you start with Empty Prism. And prisming a Mirage into the Prism shoots Prismarium. The Prismarium lets you add a Mirage to your stacks in battle. And if you fail to imprison Mirage, you won't lose the Prism, so there's no need to hold back. Good luck. Sweet. If you press B during the battle, a window will come up. You can take in front of the mirages you've been facing, and with the lever ability, you can see even more detailed information. You can switch between mirages with you or no. Alright. Alright, obviously, elements and stuff like that. Okay, fire, water, ice, earth. Makes sense. Alright. Ooh. Choco Check, HP 148, size small, and Prism 0, potion, resistance, negative frost, okay. Oh, you did it for me. Ooh.
Use the Imprism command to claim that mirage for your own. Go on. The Select the Imprism command. You might have to try different things before certain mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside of the box.
He is welcome to mirage to imprison them. To collect mirage, you need to knock it into the tuning state. Mirage won't take down forever, so this is tuning when it arrives. Okay. Oh, so it tells you, okay. Makes sense.
So.
Oh, yeah. We got him.
Ethan, look, you did it. Now that the Choco Chick is inside the Prismarium,
Mirage
it's yours
Keeper.
to the
Achievement
key.
unlocked.
Yeah.
Sweet. I love their derpy little faces. It's so adorable. Level up. All right. We all leveled up. All level 2. Yay. Alright. Inspirations. A little kokomo that loves waddling around. These feathers friendly move to headbutt things. It's fine because Chicaboo's like she'll never crack twice. Aww. That's cute. I'm gonna name him. Because everyone knows that I play Vintage Craft. I'm gonna call it no. Back. No. Well, we'll just keep it the same for now. No. Yeah, I'll just name it like that and just make it easier. Trying to get used to these controls is a little different. It's a little weird. Instead of using the arrow keys to move, I'm using the WASD to just make my selections, which is weird.
Cool! I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium.
Pretty neat, huh? Next, why don't you have a go at stacking that Choco Chick on your head? Here, watch, I'll just show you.
Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking.
Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy.
Is that stacking or slacking?
When you create a stack, the HP of everyone in the stack gets added together. Like they say, strengthen the numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
Huh? Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
Bad news
Sure
bears.
that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked, but look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own the turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another the heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
Alright. When you stack the mirages such as HP, all the stack numbers are combined. Pretty much what you just said. I don't know why I'm reading it. Alright, and you can set up a stack setup. Okay. There's one simple rule. Smaller goes on top of bigger. Okay, makes sense. Small, medium, large. Okay. Makes sense.
By the way, you two can switch between giant size and Lilican size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks.
Okay.
You aren't allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a mirage, you need to be in Lilican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Huh? A dead end?
But there's nowhere else to go. What are we gonna do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
Is this a mirage too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word. But you'll see these pests all over Grimoire. And unless you give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it. Gimme!
So where do we find that?
That choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things the first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the choco chick's the Mirage board.
And how do we do that? Each Mirage has its own Mirage board, a special chart that is packed with new potential abilities, science boosts. Each space on the board holds a new surprise. You can unlock the spaces using the SP points or skill points. Your Mirage and when they level up. Okay. Some spaces in the Mirage points cannot be unlocked until you meet special conditions. With a little work, they're all within reach. Okay. Support ability, Stroll. Mirages that have learned Stroll ability will appear alongside Rain and Lane in the field, so you can explore them all together. You're accompanied by multiple Mirages. With the Stroll ability, you can cycle between them with F and H. Sometimes Stroll Mirages will discover useful items. Try bringing Mirages to different places. You might be surprised at what you find. Okay. What is that? Trying to figure out what it was. Oh, is it? Oh, which was it? Oh, there it is. Mirage Forest. Oh, let's see. Learn Stroll. Sweet. Unlock it. Back. Back.
Hey, the Choco Chick's come along for a stroll.
Yeah. Alright, so I figured it out. Alright, let's see if we can find that one thing. Coming? Alright, find something, you Choco Chick. I guess you don't see anything yet. Gimme, gimme. Ah, you found it.
Huh? You found something.
Less relief.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the gimme golem one more at a time.
Alright, let's examine it.
Gimme, gimme!
Gimme, gimme. Use the less relief? Yes. Bye-bye.
Whoa, it vanished.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. With the help of a mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And mirage boards are for much the more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your mirages into new and the powerful forms.
Ooh, evolving.
So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your mirage boards. Pretty soon, you'll be bouncing and the trouncing across Grimoire like a pair of the pros.
What's waiting for us further ahead? Let's see. Ooh, chest. Let's examine it. Team 3 potions? Sweet.
So, Tama, I noticed mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically belong
in this world.
And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle that out and go back to their own worlds.
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
Alright.
Now what's this?
This is called a Merc Rift. Inside, you're the likely to find mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
This one's not very cute.
Apparently not. My share but true Mercos is strange, rare, and usually dangerous mirages. If you want to explore one, make sure that you're fully prepared and start diving in. Most creatures will be tough for you to handle when you first handle them. If you do end up getting womps, come back later if you have to get a bit stronger.
Mom! Why did you... Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Merc Rifts, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
You tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please.
Uh-oh. Alright, so let's just hope for the best. Oh! Yeah, it's easy. There's no way. That was a battle you're meant to lose. There's no way. Yep.
Ow. Oh no. Did you two die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That mirage in the Merc Rift did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes. That's because someone intervened. Right at the moment of your demise. And made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right. I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes zero sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Thanks! Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically, and only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Mercrift. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir!
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lon, who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
Yeah,
The party is following the entire party is defeated. Tomo was whisked everyone back safely in Ninewood Hills. There's no penalty, but you would have to fight your way back to where you were. Oh, man. Be careful, though. If you're inside the threshold of a powerful mirage, Tomo won't be able to save you. It's game over.
hey, who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello. She's quite the character.
Okay.
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick. She must have experience crossing between planes.
Is this the save thing? Let's see what this is. I'm going to save, and that's pretty much leaves it here with this episode. If you'd like to, go ahead and leave it a like. If you disliked it, go ahead and dislike it. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!